Okay. Hi guys. So we wanted to just jump on here and we want to start 2019 off really strong. And we wanted to really cover what this business should really mean and taking ownership of your business. Um, when you join any sort of business like this, you're a leader from day one. And what that means is you're starting a business. So anybody that joins you as a customer, anybody that joins you as a promoter, you're responsible for making sure that they have the tools that they need. They're set up for success, making sure they're comfortable. If they have certain questions, you're there for them. Um, you know, I know that we're all going to join this business for a different reason. Some of us join because we want it to turn into our full-time income. We want to come home to our kids or leave our current job that maybe we're not happy with. Some of us might come in and we just want to save up some money each month, $300, $400, $500. And that's totally fine. Whatever your goal is for this business, that's fine. It's up to you, what you really ultimately want, because you're responsible for your success. And that's what's really amazing about starting a business like this. You determined your destiny in this business. But this business also comes with the role of being a leader, and you need to make sure that you're taking the steps necessary to be that leader for whoever it is that joins you, whether it's one or two people, you just have a few customers. You kind of need to be that role model for them through your journey. So we're just going to kind of talk about a few things as far as what it takes to, be a leader, and just making sure that you have all the tools necessary and you kind of know where to go to have questions answered and all of that stuff. Do you want to jump into anything specific, or do you want me to just kind of go down my list?
You can kind of just go down the list.
Okay.
And like I said, I'll just kind of tiptoe off of you.
Okay. So the first thing, and I do have notes, if I keep looking down, that's what I'm looking at. The first thing I have written down is knowing your cloud office. That is a tool that is at your disposal 24/7. And anytime you have a question about a product, whether there is a specific promotion going on, whether you want to know something about the comp plan, what we get paid on, how we get paid on it, what fast start bonuses are, what your commission should be, it's all right there. So I highly, highly, highly advise you to know your cloud office. That doesn't mean you have to know how many calories are in a lifestyle mix. I don't even know that. But I can tell you the price of the product. I can tell you where to go in your cloud office to find that product. I can tell my customers how to find that product if they want to order something specific. I don't know the comp plan in and out. That's just not my personality type. I just know the harder I work, the more effort I put in, I'm going to get paid for it. But if you're somebody that needs to know specifics, or you have somebody that comes to you and asks you a question, use your cloud office, because our leaders in our chat and on our team don't have time all day long to be answering questions that you can answer yourself. And that's what we really want to reiterate to everybody, is that's part of being a leader. It's finding answers to your questions before going into the chat, before going to upper leadership. Because if you have a question right at your fingertips and an answer is there, then you need to be going to find it yourself. Is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, I was just going to say, obviously, when you first, say you just signed up today, you got your pack ordered, now you're working on what you should know, VIP 800, 1600, and everything. I know for me, when I first jumped in, I wasn't really paying attention to, commissions and how much percentage and what the levels are and all that stuff. Like, still to this day, I don't really know certain things, but it's okay. It's a growing and learning experience. But as I started to progress and, you know, more customers were coming to me, more people wanted to join me and, you know, promote with me. It's really important, like Chelsea said, to kind of know the ins and outs of where to find stuff, because you want to kind of have an answer, maybe not in full detail, but say I come to Chelsea and I'm asking Chelsea, so, hey, Chelsea, once I hit 4K, how much am I going to earn off of my customer orders? You know, she's going to reply back, you know, hey, once you hit 4K, you earn 20% off of customer orders. That's something that will help me understand a little bit more off of commissions and how much I'm going to get paid. Did she go full into detail? No, but that kind of points me in the direction of, okay, so I'm getting paid this much off of these orders. So now I need to go further into detail and kind of understand it a little bit better. And I think when you kind of don't know, you don't want to reply to somebody, I don't know. If you are not sure and you have to ask us and you kind of did go look for yourself and still don't really have a general idea or not a good explanation, reply to that person, hey, I'm not 100% sure, but let me get with someone that does know and I will get back to you. Because you don't want to hit them with, I don't know, and then expect them to trust you, A, and B, want to do something so serious like this as starting a business if you don't know simple questions. And like Chelsea said, me and her are probably the same. We don't know the ins and outs of everything, but like she said, I do know how to go into my cloud office, where to find the product info, the ingredients, you know, the little description of what cafe is or whatever it is. And either A, I will screenshot it to my customer, or I will, you know, walk my customer through, okay, hey, let's do this. Let's create a free customer account for you, A, and B, let's go through all the product lists. And if you have any questions, let's talk about it together. So that's definitely something that's really important. And like I said, if you went through the documents and downloads and found the rewards plan and you kind of don't understand something and you're reading through, that's when you should come to somebody, your upline, the team chat, team page, wherever you're going to find the answers after you've tried and you can't seem to get it together. But we all are busy. So definitely that's a good point. Sorry.
Right. And I want to touch on the word busy really quick. Because if you come into this business and you use being busy as an excuse for not knowing something, I know some of us come off rude, but we're all busy.
Yeah.
There are so many of us that work full time, that have kids, that have a bunch of stuff going on, yet we still manage to run this business, post consistently, know our cloud office, know, you know, the little details that matter. You know, when it comes to bringing in new people and, you know, running your business on a day-to-day basis. So busy should never be your excuse. It should actually be your why. So if you're sitting back thinking, I'm too busy to know that, or I'm too busy to, you know what that said, or, you know, be sure I'm watching out for the team promos, or to check my cloud office, or you're never too busy. And I hate to be the one to say that, but you aren't. I work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. I have a 2-year-old. I went through a separation over this entire past year. I have a lot going on, and I've never once said I'm too busy to do something, because I make the time. A lot of it is late at night. I stay up fairly late some nights because I need to get stuff done, or I need to learn about certain things, or, you know, whatever it is. But if you come into this and this is something you really want, and you want to reach whatever goal it is that you came in to wanting, whether it's the $500 a month, whether it's turning this into your full-time income, you should never be using you're too busy as an excuse. Because
I like to say, use those as motivation. You know, use those struggles as a way to push you to want to stay up that extra 30 minutes or an hour at the end of the night to kind of catch up on stuff that you missed, or the team chat, some of the, you know, giveaways or whatever is going on, because it's not going to benefit me. I mean, if you're maybe a part of my downline, maybe a little bit, but I know what's going on. So it's it's going to benefit you and your business and the people that you're bringing in to stay up to date and knowledgeable of what's going on. Because if you're lost in the sauce, you're the one that's going to be lost. Nobody else is going to be lost with you. So it's definitely super, super important to have an idea of what's happening, for how long, semi little details, you know, what can't be used, credits or whatever it is. Yes, for sure.
And so I'll kind of take that into the team promos that randomly get popped out there. Some we might know are coming, some come out of nowhere. And it's very important to know all of the specifics of those, because I know we all make mistakes. Trust me, whether you're new, whether you're months into this business, you know, I know quite a few of us have said you can use credits and you can't, have offered so much, or, you know, customer's going to get so much, and then really that's not what the promo said. So then you're trying to backtrack and fix it, and it just turns into a mess. So checking your emails that come through from Le-Vel are super important. Yes, some of them, you know, don't have anything really meaningful in them, but when it comes to a promo, you need to know what that promo is for your customers. If you're doing incentives, if you're posting about it, if you have promoters under you, you need to know, can credits be used? Is there a specific amount? What specific product is it for? How long do these credits last for?
There's a promo code, because a lot of the times, I know one time the Blitz promo we had, one of my customers, I forgot to tell her that she had to use that code Blitz in order to receive the free shipping. And she didn't care too much, you know, no big deal, but that, you know, was something that I mistakenly didn't pay attention to. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't know about it.
Register.
So it's super important to pay attention to fine detail too.
Right. And if you don't, for whatever reason, have access to your email, or you feel like you can't find the email that was sent, I mean, just know, I know on my email, you can search Le-Vel and every single email that you've ever received from Le-Vel will come up. If you feel like you don't have the email or you didn't get the email, every single promo that they run, especially when there's a leadership board involved, it's in Cloud Office. Like your leadership boards, like our December bomb, it's right there on your main Cloud Office dashboard, and you can click on the details. And
you can also actually sign up for the text message alerts. I have that. I mean, sometimes I already do know about the promo, but when I finally get the text message, but just to have that little backup to always go back, because the number's the same every single time. So say, you know, I need to go back and read the details. They'll send you in the text message the link to upload the PDF so that you can actually look at it again and go back to it. And if you seem to be lost in your email, I know I got 3,000 emails right now.
Create over 20,000.
Yeah, it's insane. I had it caught up, but I just need to create an email that's strictly for your business. If it's getting overwhelming and you can't keep up with the new customers or whatever it is, promos, create a new email strictly for Le-Vel, strictly for, you know, your business. Edit it into your Cloud Office so that that's where all of your information is going to. That's where all of the promos are getting sent to, all of the upcoming events, whatever it is that are going sent to. Because, you know, like I said, I have a lot of emails and I didn't even remember where conference was because it's been a couple months since they talked about it, and a lot of emails. So I definitely need to adjust that and make a new email. Sign up for, can you see me?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Sign up for the text message alerts. My phone was about to die. Got a charger.
And, you know, I want to reiterate that, you know, I know some of us leaders can come off a little harsh with our responses sometimes. And we want more than anything for y'all to be successful with your business and reach your goals and, you know, get to the place that you really want to be at. So, you know, it's our job to make sure that you can be self-sufficient, that you can find the answers to your questions, that you do know where certain things are. Because if your goal is to be an 80K, a 200K, you're going to have a lot of people under you, and you are not going to have time in your day to be in probably the 15 different chats that you have, answering questions about a lifestyle mix or a comp plan that's in Cloud Office that somebody can easily go access 24/7, 365.
Right.
So, we want to make sure that, you do know where you can go find things, and that this industry and this business does take time. It will take, a little bit of effort every single day to know, the little details that you should know. And, you just need to know that you're not alone in this business, and there's nothing wrong with asking questions. And we're always there in that team chat for advice. If you want some tips on selling minis, there's absolutely somebody on this team that is bomb at getting minis out. If you want ideas on how to use the $25 credits to incentivize, if you want help with your posting, those absolutely, don't ever feel bad for, reaching out in our team chat or to a leader on, hey, I'm not sure about this post. Can you help me with it? Or, hey, can you give me some advice on getting out a mini? That's what we're here for. But we want you to use all the tools that you have at your fingertips for certain aspects of your business. And the team pages are also amazing. Dream Team and Game Changers and Pace Setters, you can type in about any word to do with Thrive that you want, and there's going to be post after post after post after post from high up leadership answering questions, other people on our upline and sidelines answering questions. So if you're not in those team pages, get with your enrollers so they can add you, because they are so beneficial, to your everyday running of your business. I think that's pretty much everything I had, but if you have anything to add.
Just a little, tip, something that I have been trying to really, sorry if you can hear my kids, have been really, thinking about is, if you want to be a 40K, 80K, 200K, you have to start acting like that from day one. So obviously you jump in, everything's so new to you, but as soon as you hit that official 4K rank, you are supposed to have between 2 to 4 promoters under you and a ton of new customers that you just brought in. So, it's important for you to start to know, that's when you really need to start taking it seriously and really start acting like a leader. As soon as you go, she's distracting me. Not act like leader then, but basically what I'm saying is really start to take, the role of leadership and being a leader and guiding your downline, your new girls under you guys, whoever it is, and really getting them going, because they're going to learn from you. They're going to look up to you. They're going to be watching you. They're going to be paying attention to you. And it's super important that you're giving off that vibe of knowing what you're doing, knowing how to talk to people, knowing your product, knowing a little bit of your comp plan and certain things like that, because it's up to you. So if your team fails, no offense, but that was your fault. Not your fault, but kind of your fault. You weren't really connecting with them as you should, or you weren't really helping them as you should. And for me, it's a new thing. This last year has really shown me what leadership is and how to be a better leader than I am now, because that term and that role is new. So we learn from our mistakes. We kind of grow from them, and it's definitely super important from day one. You have that mindset of what, like Chelsea said in the beginning, what is your why are you doing this, what do you want from Le-Vel, where do you want to see yourself in the next couple months, weeks, years, whatever it is, and really write that down and focus on that, because this business, this opportunity for me has been an eye-opening, life-changing, financially, all that stuff. So when you have those moments of feeling like you're being let down and you're not really doing too well, just remember where you came from. Remember what you did. You know, oh, I hit 4K. I did that. You did that. Nobody else did. So sometimes you have to give yourself that pep talk in order to still believe and, you know, keep the momentum going. And like Chelsea said, just know that team chat is all for support, all for, you know, if you need to vent really quick, obviously positively a little bit, let it out, you know, reach up to your enroller, your upline, and talk to her or him, whoever it is. And we are here to help you. We are here to, you know, guide you as best as we can. And it's up to you to take what we're giving out and use it as a benefit and use it wisely. Because if you think that, you know, not taking advantage of Zooms or live events or giveaways are not helping your business, you have it all jacked up. And I wish I could shake you and get you to understand, but it's up to you to want to make something like this work. It's up to you to have, you know, it all together with this business, and all we could do is back you up. But I think that's it. I'm not going to ramble anymore, but yeah.
I think that's everything. You know, just know that we love y'all. We want you to hit every single goal that you have for yourself. We want to see you be successful. So, you know, just know that. I think we're going to start doing things a little bit differently in 2019 with, you know, weekly Zooms. We want to pour into everybody, you know, as much as we can, as often as we can. And I know this Sunday we'll have a really good Zoom as well. So just be sure you're tuning in, plugging in. You know, leadership takes time out of their schedule to, you know, do these Zooms and, you know, pour into everybody. So it's only going to benefit you. That's all I can say. But I think that's everything. So if you have questions or anything like that, just reach out to your enroller. Bye.
Bye.